What's up, boys? How are y'all doing, man? I hope it's good. I hope you're doing well. What is going on? You're listening to Just My Two Cents. It is Saturday, August 7th, 2024. It is fight day. UFC Vegas 97 is going down in just a few hours. It starts at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Welcome to the pregame. I'm going to drop the link here very shortly for Moiz Audio and anybody else that I'm chill with that wants to join me on stream, run through the fight card, talk some shit, talk about some bets and stuff, and then, just get hyped for the fights. So, I hope you're doing well. It is UFC Vegas 97 fight day. It's a pretty good fight card for a Vegas card. I've been talking about it with the people that I stream with for, I feel like the last few Vegas cards. It's just to the point now where all of them aren't really like a whole lot better or worse than the others. And to tell you the truth, like I'm kind of excited for a few fights on this card. So I don't think it's like the worst card ever on paper. So I'm kind of looking forward to it is what I'm trying to say. So I hope y'all are as well. Shout out to the Dome, the new Dome, the greatest group chat in the world. Shout out to my dude Aaron the Dog. Check out his UFC breakdown show every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you also check out the newest episode of the Locker Room Talk podcast. That is every Tuesday night, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Pub Sports Radio. Shout out to the boys. I did watch the weigh-ins. There were a couple misses, a couple bad misses. Like Kyle Nelson and Dylan Budka both missed weight by over 2 pounds. So, like Nelson looked pretty bad. Dylan Budka looked like he was about to pass out. He was visibly like fainting. He didn't actually like faint or fall out, but he looked like he was about to. So, he looked horrific. Kyle Nelson looked bad too, but he missed by like 3.5 pounds. And like, he has been around the UFC for so long. Just no excuse at this point for a dude like that. Like a veteran like that to miss weight by that fucking much. I don't know, man. It's just really weird. Like, I don't know, man. Very strange, but I guess that was like the biggest takeaways from the weigh-ins. A lot of fighters look good. I don't usually take too much from the weigh-ins myself as far as like my bets or my picks or anything. I decide all that beforehand. I know some people, that's not how some people do it, but all these fighters I thought looked pretty fucking good. If I had to say who the best looking fighter was, it was probably Natalia Silva or maybe, I don't know, man. Rong Zhu looked pretty fucking good. Yeah. But yeah, most of the fighters look like they were healthy and in good shape, ready to go. So that's my 2 cents on the weigh-ins. Don't have a lot to say about it. I don't have a ton to say about my slate either. I'm keeping it pretty light. It's another unit and a half, but I've been getting my fucking ass kicked lately, especially with Dana White Contender Series. But I, it's not entirely true with UFC. Like the last event was 2 weeks ago. That was a losing event for me, but that was the first losing event I've had in like a month. So it just kind of feels like that because that's sandwiched between 2 weeks of me just getting stomped at Contender Series. So feels like a bit of like a longer rough patch than it probably has been, but it is what it is, man. I gotta answer. I gotta eat some crow. I gotta answer for these fucking horrific results recently. Got smoked in the last UFC event, which was what, 2 weeks ago. But I've been doing pretty good up until that point. But yeah, same results, Contender Series, just the fucking cooler. And honestly, if I have a bad night here, I'm gonna take a break from Contender Series, from betting it anyway. Like I'm still gonna go on the pub streams, call the fights, whatever, but I'm gonna take a break. If I get my ass kicked. If I don't, then maybe I'll fucking roll the dice again. But it has not been going well for your boy. Still doing pretty good on Tapology. Still up on the year. That's the good news. But you know what, dude? I'm going to stop this fucking losing streak right here and now. By God. But this is my slate that I have lined up for this event. I didn't go crazy, like I said. It's just a unit and a half. But these are my bets. This was the first one I made. She's my favorite WMMA fighter, and she's over 2-1. I haven't looked at the lines recently, but she was plus 240 at one point. Might have got up to plus 250. I can't remember. But yeah, it's just, I'm not saying Silva shouldn't be favored, but by that much, nah, I'll bite. So I did that. I also bet on Taco Padilla. A little nervous about that one, dude. A lot of people on Chris Padilla this week. I think that's kind of like it just feels like a pick'em fight. So it's like, give me the dog kind of situation. Like, I won't be surprised if Rong Zhu wins that fight. He looked really fucking good on the scales. And like, he just looks like he's ready to like, he's a fucking young fighter. He's like 24, 25. And yeah, I don't know. A little nervous about this bet, but yeah, I like those kind of odds for a dude that's that dangerous, fighting a guy that's been subbed before several times, including by guillotine. Yeah, I'll take it. Again, I'll bite. So those are my two like underdog bets. Now, like I said before, shout out to the podcast homies. Check out the latest episode. As we always do, we make parlays at the end. We construct a core that we all agree on. That's the first one. Then we each add our individual leg, usually for plus money. I always make sure mine is. This is the one I came up with this week. It's Philly boys time. We all agreed on Petrosky and Brady. I added Gabriel Santos. I think he bounces back here. I don't think he loses 3 in a row to a road to UFC fighter. That would be a really fucking bad look if he does that. Obviously, it'll be an incredible, win for Yiza, but I don't think he's quite on the level. So yeah, I like Santos there, and have felt pretty good. Like I know Brady is like getting probably the toughest fight of his career so far, but I also think it's a winnable fight, man. Gilbert's like 38, 39. So yeah, I think it's kind of Brady's time to ascend here, rise above that Bilal Muhammad embarrassment. So yeah, I like Brady there, and Petrosky. I think this is just a mismatch, and like there's sometimes where a dude misses weight, and it's like a purposeful weight miss so he can be bigger and stronger, and then he ends up whooping the dude's ass. Like a lot of times, dudes that miss weight will win the fight. So that's why I don't like just look at that for like betting and predictions and shit. But like, dude, Budka, not only do I think it was a mismatch beforehand, now after that particular weight miss, that dude was in bad shape. I can't imagine he's going to be in awesome shape today. So yeah, give me fucking Petrosky to mop the fucking floor with Dylan Budka. I'm gonna say he gets like a first or second round sub, but yeah, that's what I like there. And shout out to Big Show, man. He like suggested doing this thing. It's the first week we're doing it, doing like a duck race, and he threw all the names of the fucking the fighters that are on this card, and like the the win play show fighters. We threw them all in a parlay. It's just for fun. It's just for $1, but these were the winners if anybody's interested. Dulgarian, Amarim, and Brady. That was like the win play show, so we did that for fun. But that is most of my slate. But as I'm always one to do, shout out to my dude Aaron the dog. I did tell the Jungri. I like the Zhang Li this week. I switched my pick to Fletcher, which is why I'm glad Ramaska is in the Zhang Li, because I was originally going to pick Ramaska. I felt like less confident about him and that pick like as this week went on. So I'm picking Fletcher, but I'm glad Ramaska is in the Zhang Li. Petrosky and Santos, I'm obviously betting anyway. I like Yunal Ashmuz as a dog. I think he's going to knock Trevor Peek out, personally. I won't be stunned if he wins the decision, but dude, Trevor Peek's defense and just his willingness to get into that range, he's just going to give Yunal too many opportunities. So I think Yunal starches him at some point. And then, yeah, Steve Garcia, that one's going to be hairy. Dude, if Kyle Nelson fucks the Zhang Li, I'm going to be so fucking pissed off. But that's not going to happen, man. Steve Garcia is going to fucking knock Kyle Nelson out and remind everyone, like, wow, why Kyle Nelson winning has been such a fucking crazy. Like, oh, my God, I can't believe this. Well, you're about to see why. So, yeah, I do like the Zhang Li this week quite a bit. I always tail it. It's hit, 7 times this year? So shout out to my dude, Aaron. And make sure y'all check out the latest episode of his show. Oh, my God, for this. Dude, he has screwed so many bets of mine. He has put the fuck to me more than once when it comes to like picks and bets and shit. So don't fucking do it again. You don't do that to me, Kyle Nelson. What's up, though, homie? How are you, man? That's my slate, though, dude. Not much. Unit and a half. Bate Estaca, Taco, Locker Room Parlay, the Duck Race, for fun for that. Jungri. There you go. And that is about all the personal channel housekeeping, whatever I have to take care of. I'm going to drop the link for anybody that wants it. Nah, man, you're right on time. You are right on time, brother. What are you doing? Shout out to the general, Alex Ramirez, my dude. All right. It's link dropping time. It's link clobbering time. Might need to copy the link of the page first. Okay, there we go. All right, I'll give Moiz first dibs. 10-4, Mick. I just seen your tailgate. Have fun, duder. Drink one for me. All right. Moiz. You fuck. This Norwegian fuck. This whole fucking thing. I did not watch my buddies die face down in the mud so that this fucking Pakistani. No, I'm just kidding, man. Shout out to all Norwegians and Pakistanis across the land. Okay, there's one link. Here is another. Here's another. I am live. Appreciate it, homie. I appreciate you always putting the links to the stream in the dome. There we go. Anybody wants to hop in? And one more. Two more. The annual weekly. For that. And last but not least, the locker room talk group chat. All right, there's the links. Okay. So, yeah. Pregame, smoke some, drink some, get hype. I'm actually kind of excited for these fights. I'm nervous definitely for my bets, but I think that Andre Lima and Felipe Dos Santos is going to be a really fucking sick fight. I think Burns Brady has potential to be a really fucking good fight too. I think Nelson Garcia, if it goes Steve Garcia's way, it's going to be like performance of the night. I could see that being a close fight too, but I don't know if I can say it'll be awesome if it's a close Kyle Nelson fight is usually pretty fucking lame. So we'll see. Excuse me. But yeah, the co-main event on paper should be fucking good. I'm obviously on Andrade, but like Natalia Silva's a good fighter. She's in her prime. I see why she's the favorite. She's really fast. She's a good counter striker off the back foot. Andrade can like lunge into fucking range. She's been knocked out 5 times. I get it. On the other hand, Natalia Silva really ain't been fighting too many fighters that are going to present the one-punch threat that Andrade does. I think we're going to see Natalia Silva on her bike a fucking lot. So, we'll see. I don't think she's going to be able to win as comfortably as she did against, like, fighters that frankly can't strike worth a fuck in Teresa Bleda and Jasmine. And then, like, it's kind of like slow lurching fighters like Viviana Araujo. I don't know, man. She just ain't really fought nobody this dangerous before. So she's not gonna. It's not gonna be I don't think it's gonna be an easy fight for her. So if you're giving me a former champion at like plus 225, yeah, I'm super biased, but like it's for a reason. She's a fucking good fighter. She's often overlooked. I'd say that Mackenzie, I know it's a different weight class, but I'd say that Mackenzie Dern and like Marina Rodriguez are better wins than just about anybody on fucking Natalia Silva's record. Natalia Silva has a loss to Marina Rodriguez too. So again, man, she just like, she hasn't really fought too many just like super dangerous fighters. And the time she did, she got beaten. So she's definitely better though. So it's not, this isn't like when she was 18. So I get why she's favored. I get it. So I'll give the link like another few minutes or so, and then I'll run through the card. If no one grabs the link, that's cool. I'll just give my picks. I already gave my bets, and then I'll get the fuck out of here and watch the Hogs game. Hogs have been whooping up on Oklahoma State, but couple bonehead plays and like Oklahoma State is trying to come back. Let me see what the score is. All right, it's 21-13, so they must have scored again, but Hogs got the ball. Short time left in the third. So, yeah, man. But back to the UFC. Man, in the main event, I get why people are betting on Gilbert Burns. Kind of like what I was just saying with the co-main event. It's Sean Brady's toughest fight, but I also think it's just a winnable fight for him. I don't see Gilbert Burns winning this fight late at all. I think his chances to win the fight are in like the first 2 rounds. Knocking Sean Brady out. All right, here we go. I'm glad you're here because I got a bone or 2 or 5 to pick with you. I really don't. I'm just trying to build it up for the fucking audience. Don't say anything. You fucking piece of shit, dude. You think you can fucking cyberbully me on the timeline and then come to my fucking stream and then try and stream with me, bro? We'll fucking see about that. We'll fucking see how that goes. Right now. You fucking person. What are you doing?
Hello, hello. Can you hear me? How are
Loud
you?
and clear, you fucking cyberbully.
I'm a cyber bully. Yeah. How is life? Thank you. Thank you. Another week, another Saturday. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope
Yeah, the
everybody's
party's officially
okay.
started, boys. The cyberbully's here to give me fucking atomic noogies and try and give me an atomic wedgie and all that shit.
All I'm gonna say is Sean Clancy is the real deal. Sean Clancy Jr.
Is that a regional fighter?
Cage Warrior. He submitted the Israeli guy, so
Nice.
very good. Very good. I didn't
Nice.
I didn't expect that because he's very tough, the Aronov's brother. So
Was that main event?
no, it's barely main event. I think it's the 7th or 6th fight. There's 7 fights left. So
Nice.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right on. Well, before we get into our fist fight here, before we get into the card, how you feeling about this card in general?
Um, I don't know. I'm more excited by about Alexander Shibli versus Usman Nurmagomedov. You know what I mean. Khabib's cousin, Nurma Nurmagomedov. Nurmagomedov. So it's very high level fight. So
Well, I was just saying, I actually don't hate this fight card. Like, I can't really say it's like super duper high quality overall, but like I think there's like some kind of like sleeper fights on it that could be really fucking good. And it's just not that much worse than the other Vegas cards. So to me.
yeah, it's a higher level than the usual. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I'm
Yeah, I kind of
I'm not,
agree. I kind of agree
I'm
there.
not that excited. The only, I just want to see. Earlier I was thinking, okay, when I saw the Demopolis might win this, but the more I think about it, I think I may have switched my pick to Amarim by a fantastic submission. So let's see what happens. So there are a couple of fights where I have totally changed my mind. So yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Well, shit, dude. We can run through the card. It's not like it's not like the craziest fucking fight night ever, but like I think there's some decent fights on it. Like I like a couple of my underdog bets, but it's also like not one I'm getting crazy with, There's a
Right.
couple of weird spots. There's a couple of fights where it's like, why the fuck did they even make this fight? So,
Well, they need to fill up a card, so you know.
right. That's a lot of it. Like I think that's the deal with a lot of these. Just like, okay, y'all want fights every weekend. This is what you're gonna get. We gotta make sure we churn them out. So, all right. Well, I guess we can just fucking run through the CAD.
Yeah.
This is the prelim builder. I do have banners, so we'll just go from the bottom to the top. And yeah, it's really just Aaron and Alex here right in the chat. But shout out to you boys, man. Definitely good to see y'all.
There's a lot of MMA going on, Octagon and Cage Warriors, and
Yeah, college football today too. So
yeah.
So yeah, here we go. First fight is the rebooked. This is like not even technically a tough finale. These are well, Fletcher is like a runner up. I think did Ramaska? He didn't win, did he?
No,
Did he?
he won the first fight, then
He got
his
hurt.
face, fracture.
That's what it was. That's what it
yeah.
was. Okay. So this is like a just a like let's put this matchup together for the fuck of it, like tough matchup. What do you do you have any plays here? Like what do you think about this fight?
I think the last stream we had, I had Ramaska round 3. I will be playing that again, despite I'm paying a more worse price. I think I had it like plus 1,500. Now I have to pay like plus 950 or something. So again, the argument is the same. We have one guy who has fought at 170, and we have one guy who has spent majority of his career at 135. So it's like the Will Curry effect, right? If Fletcher gets his takedown, sure, he'll have the confidence to move forward. But then again, if he can't finish Ramaska, then the round 3 he's gonna struggle, because Ramaska very active, very very frenetic pace, and fights like a retard. So yeah, he is the side for me.
Right.
So,
It feels like if you're gonna bet it, it's Ramaska.
yeah, if you saw the when Tough was on, when I saw him fight, I'm like, who the fuck is this retard? That's my that was my conclusion, because
Right.
he walked forward like a retard and ate punches, and gave his defensive striking was way better. So he took one punch and landed 2 or 3 more. So yeah, Fletcher, and yeah, Ramoska is the side. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like Fletcher likes this kind of fight, like this stylistically, this kind of fight. But I will say, like,
just like Will Curry,
right. I'm worried, I guess, because Ramaska's takedown defense is so bad. I'm glad that it was in the Zhang Li, so I could just didn't have to think about it, because like the more I thought about it, I'm picking Fletcher because I just think he's going to be a dusty bitch and like get takedowns and weasel out a fucking split. But like I bet the Zhang Li, so I'm hoping that Ramaska knocks him out. Like that's kind of what I'm rooting for.
I think the round 3, he's gonna finish him.
So. Nice. Well, the second fight, I guess, is a little bit more interesting, just for the like, I don't know, is it fucking Petrosky and Bucka? I fucking think Petrosky smokes him. I thought that before the weight miss. I'm even like more confident in it now. I just feel like he's a better version of Butka, more seasoned at this point, and like hits harder on the feet, is just stronger, and is like gonna try and prove that he's a better grappler and just fucking submit him. So that's what I think.
Yeah, Petrosky, round 1 submission. Don't have to discuss more, because you saw the weigh-ins, so he's compromised. So let's go.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's one of those where he's definitely not gonna be 100%. And he was I thought he was in for an uphill battle as it were, before that. So, yeah, Petrosky, I think, rolls. I think we're both kind of on the same page there. Now, Jackie, Amarim, and Demo. I know you kind of had touched on this a little bit before, but is there anything else you want to say about it? Do you get
No,
your
I mean,
what up, Bo?
Vanessa. Looking back, the 3-4 over the last fights, her opponents are so scared to engage in their guard. Amorim won't be scared, so
Right.
I think she gets to the submission round 1 or 2. I don't know. Most likely round 1. When they draw and most likely Vanessa makes a mistake. So yeah,
That's kind of what I think too. What up,
yeah,
Bo? Just chilling and smoking, dude. Pre-gaming. Man, yeah, I kind of think the same thing. I think it goes one of two ways. Like one of them makes a mistake, and I think it's going to be Demo. I think either she makes a mistake grappling or Amarin makes a mistake on the feet and she clips her. But like, I feel like even if she gets clipped on the feet, she just like roll to her back and then find a way to like sweep or reverse and then like get on. Like, I feel like Demopoulos' jiu-jitsu, a lot of it is based on just like her throwing up crazy shit from her guard after getting her ass kicked. Like I feel like that's like her game, and that just like you said, Amarim is not going to be scary when it comes to the grappling. She'll just be like, okay, I'll just sit right on top of you and just I have good, if not better, jujitsu, and
right.
just do her thing. So yeah, give me Amarim here. I didn't bet it. Well, no, actually, that's not true. Fucking the duck race parlay that Big Show put together. Amarim is a leg in that, so I did do that, but nah. I think she wins. I wouldn't get crazy with it, but yeah, I guess I get the dog play on Demo. It's just how many times can she do that, man? How many times can the fucking titty hoe pull a rabbit out of her hat and cash like a big underdog bet? I feel like eventually like she's gonna crap out. And yeah, this doesn't seem like the one to me.
Yeah,
that is true though. But yeah, I know Aaron's not gonna agree there. As a UFC judge, well, yeah. What up, Dari Bull? Says Bader Hari. Bader Hari. Yeah, man. Tough sledding for Bader Hari recently. But what's up, man? How are you? So I guess that's about all we have to talk about there. This next fight, I'm a lot more interested in, man. Andre Lima and Felipe Dos Santos is going to be a fucking cracker. I think these boys are going to fucking get after it. I think this is gonna be like a treat for the fans. Like this is going to be like a people's main event kind of, and I'm real fucking excited about it. What do you think about this one, boys?
I'm taking the.
Oh wait, no, shit. I'm sorry. I thought we were on Lima Dos Santos. We skipped over this
No,
one.
yeah, the Chinese
Yeah,
grappler.
sorry. Santos and Yiza is the next fight, so I apologize. We'll go in order. We'll go to this one first. That's my fault. Gabriel Santos and Yiza, the road to UFC fighter. What do you think about this one instead first?
Yeah, Isa is going to be diving for his life, and I think Santos is going to submit him when he's tired after all those failed attempts. So his levels, you know, he's not fighting, the worst of the worst, Chinese grapplers and Pakistani Uber drivers and Indian IT workers and WLF and so yeah, so yeah,
He's not.
yeah,
He's not fighting a fucking Indian scammer.
yeah. So we're not supporting communism tonight. So
Nope.
we're with Brazilian here.
We're
So
We're about Brazilian fascism. God knows.
yeah,
No. Yeah, I think Santos rolls here too. I put him as my leg in the locker room talk podcast parlay. I don't think he's losing 3 in a row. Not to this guy. Like even Onama, I don't think that's a terrible loss. It's not like Onama's just been like losing his ass left and right since then. It's like Onama is like a tough fighter and he fucking hits like a truck. I just don't think Yazzie hits that hard or Yiza. And like, I don't. Onama's a good grappler too, and Santos had him in some really fucking bad spots. Like I think
Yeah.
Gabriel Santos is like this is kind of like not like a buy low spot. Like he's pretty chalky, but I also think he fucking kind of gets it done here. I think he makes a meal out of Yuza.
Yeah. So 3 submission picks in a row. So let's go.
Nice. I like that Gabriel by KO too. He's a good striker too, man. He hurt Onama on the feet. Like I don't mind this because I cashed Onama as an underdog. That was one of my better bets last year, and yeah, I think it's like I said, it's not technically a buy low spot, but I think it's sort of is. Like I think some people are like kind of fading Santos here and not really like. I mean, Yiza has looked better, but it's again, it's not against this level of competition. Not against a dude that beat Elvis Brenner. So now we can talk about the original one I was thinking of. Andre Lima and Felipe Dos Santos. I think this has potential to be fight of the night. That's not always the case, especially when we like say things like that on paper, but I think it's still going to be a really good fight. What do you think?
Yeah, I see a lot of love for Lima, but I gotta go with the shooter box guy. I don't think I do believe Lima is going to cheat again, and this time he's going to be deducted for a point. So, yeah,
He was
I don't
cheating
like
like
Lima.
crazy. He was cheating like crazy.
Always. So, yeah, split against. Nah, that wasn't a split, but you should have finished Michi Raposo if he's that good and that skilled, and after a fight he got a black belt, so it doesn't make sense.
That's weird. That's weird.
So
And
weird.
also, people hyping him up. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. People hyping him up for like getting bitten. He was
Yeah,
losing that fight and cheating during it,
yeah,
and now he's just like everyone's favorite. It's just weird.
Yeah, I know.
Like so, he was getting whooped by Igor, right? Who was
Yeah,
just like spazzed out, had some PTSD or something weird.
yeah,
Then that like it shouldn't have been a split, but still, like you should have fucking smoked that dude. And
yep,
I think this is like a straight up dead ass, as the kids say, fucking 115 a piece pick 'em. That's what I think this should be. I don't know how it opened or like how much it moved or whatever, but seeing Dos Santos as an underdog, just I don't know, man. Like I don't get why people are down on him. Like I think it's people like don't like Manel Kopp. They're like Manel Kopp is just a fucking racist piece of shit. Like I hate him. Like, but just he's still a pretty fucking good fighter, and like I don't know, man. I'm not Mr. like, oh, this guy's so good because he looked good in this loss. Like, I don't like rating fighters off of losses, but I still think he's a pretty fucking good fighter. And like, he's young as shit too. And just, he's going to have a crazy reach advantage. He's a good striker too, man. Like, I feel like Lima's being a little bit overrated. So I didn't like bet Dos Santos myself, but I'm going to pick him. Like, he's my Tapology pick. I picked him in the pub contest too. So yeah, give me Dos Santos here.
yeah,
But yeah, I mean, if it's on the feet, it's a legit like whoever lands first, whoever's doing the better work overall. They're both good strikers, so I think Dos Santos is a better grappler though.
yeah, I know.
But yeah, we'll see. Now this one seems like okay, no one. You just need a fight, and we'll just give you something to crush. Like Isaac Dolgarian and Brandon Marotte. I guess like tell me, is there any fucking case to be made for Marotte? Because I think Dolgarian just fucking folds him up and tosses him in the trash. Honestly, I think he just crushes him. So
Yeah, it's under 2 minutes. Fight will be over. So
like I don't see him being able to stop Dolgarian's grappling.
yeah, he's gonna rain the elbows, and ref is going to wave it off.
So let's fucking go. Don't need to spend too long on that one. Now this one. This is a damn gravel scratcher now, Bo. I think these boys gonna get after it too. What do you have any bets on this what do you think happens here? I think this is gonna be real fucking exciting for as long as it lasts.
Ashmus is very explosive, so he'll win the two first round. The most damaging shots. So um, yeah, Ashmus by decision. Peak is not that good, so uh, he went to decision with one of the worst fighters on the roster. What's his name again? Yaya. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Muhammad Yahya,
Yeah, 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 the
chinny
worst.
guy, a chinny guy.
Yeah, the worst. So
Um, yeah, I just the way he lunges forward, I just keep envisioning Yanal
yeah, one
just
shot.
ducking down and winging an
Yeah,
overhand and just starching him.
yeah, one shot, knockdown, and he has some form of wrestling as well. So yeah,
Yanal's he has a weird frame. Like he's like pigeon toed. His oh, it's almost like his shoulders are like cocked in to throw hooks. Like his it's just weird, man. He's got a weird frame, and I think he's just built for this kind of fight where Peak is just gonna be in punching range the whole fucking time, just charging forward, and I just think he starches him. So yeah. Let's go Ashmuz. And Ashmuz is in the Zhongli.
yep.
So war Yanal. Um, this one got cobbled together. This was supposed to be Schnell and who?
Costa.
Alessandro Costa. That's right.
Yeah,
That's right. What do you think about this one, Moiz?
it's the same. I mean, Cody Durden is going to knock him out, just like Costa was going to, land that overhand right. So
I kind of feel the same way. I think Schnell's gonna look good. I said this on Aaron's show. I don't know if you caught that part, but I was
yeah,
like,
Schnell is more technical, but it's a chin, man. So
yeah,
a couple of
I feel like it's gonna be
yeah,
like he'll be looking good, winning the fight, and then bada bing, bada boom.
yep,
So yeah, the lights will go out in Georgia for Matt Schnell. I think Cody Durden is going to be. I can't bet him because he's coming back so quick off that knockout loss.
yep.
But I think it's going to be like Schnell's going to have him in trouble and then get a little overeager and get starched. Um, I could see club and sub too potentially, but yeah, I just don't want anything to do with that honestly, because it's such short notice, and yeah, it's like unless you think Schnell can sub Durden or something, which is possible. I don't know. I just pass on that motherfucker. Now this one here, Nelson and Garcia, dude. I want Steve Garcia to win this, dude. If the Zhongli is live, I want Steve Garcia. God damn, please win this fight, man. I really think Steve Garcia has a good chance to knock out Kyle Nelson or at least hurt him and win a decision. But Steve Garcia isn't the smartest of fighter at the best of times. So I don't know, dude. I guess I could see Nelson ratting his way to a fucking split, but I don't know, man. Just the way Garcia fights too, it's risky, but it also doesn't give Nelson the chance to stylistically, he's been kind of weaseling his way out of these fights by kind of almost disengaging and then trying to counter. And I don't think that's going to work well against Steve Garcia. I think Garcia is going to mash the gas on him and make it Kyle Nelson, he's a dog, but I don't know. I think Steve Garcia, if I who is more of a dog in this fight, I feel like it's Garcia. Not talking about the odds, but just the heart. I think Garcia has more heart. Chin, I don't know. But yeah, let's go Steve Garcia. I just think he hits too hard for the Nelson. I don't know, man. I just please fucking win this fight, Steve Garcia. What do you think, Moiz?
I think Steve Garcia is going to, play it safe and calm the first 90 seconds, and he's going to go full retard mode. And I think Nelson's going to knock him out in round one, actually, by a counter. So,
well, goddamn it, boys! Don't fucking tell me that.
yeah, same happened with Mashate, So it's he can't help himself, basically.
I mean, I can see it. I can definitely see it. I hope that doesn't happen. Kyle Nelson does hit hard,
Yeah.
but Kyle Nelson,
but he has
he also lost that kind of fight before too.
Yeah, so he doesn't have the cardio, but it feels like it's the type of fight he wants. He's gonna land a counter. You know, same happened versus Reyes.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, free Palestina. Yeah,
Palestine.
great.
So yeah, I don't know, man. I can see one of them getting knocked out for sure.
Yeah. So the bet I have on this fight is fight to end in round one, KO at plus 114.
I
So
like that.
I'm not picking any side because it's if you want the carousel fight, this is the carousel fight. You
Let's
know,
fucking go.
yeah. Somebody is gonna die, and I don't care who. It's gonna happen in round one.
Well, there you go. We'll make it official. The loser of Garcia versus Nelson
Yep.
gets the fucking carousel. Do, 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 do. All right. Yeah, I think Nelson. He's on a little win streak. He beat Fernando. He stopped Algio. I still think that Fernando fight was a robbery, but he stopped Bill Algio. But like Bill Algio didn't fucking hit like Steve Garcia, and he doesn't fight like Steve Garcia either. He's like a point fighter. Like he's another guy that tries to like weasel his way into like decisions and shit. Like I don't know, man. I think it's. I think that first round for plus money is a great bet because I think one of them is going to get knocked out and probably early.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I like that a lot. But that was your Coco, dude. Co-main. I'm sure you're probably all over fucking Natalia Silva. So just go ahead and give me the fucking Jesus freak propaganda and how Jessica's washed, and let's hear it.
I can't trust on Jessica Andrade's footwork, so she's got Silva's gonna run around 2 rounds, get her points, and do the Rose Namajunas game plan, and hopefully not get knocked out in round three. So there's a high probability if it goes 3 rounds, Andrade wins at least round three, maybe round two. So yeah, you need to look at the footwork, athleticism of Silva. And I like Andrade better at 115. So yeah.
Yeah, all fair points. Stylistically, I kind of see it playing out like that.
Yeah, just don't do that stupid triple left jab she does, or she'll get countered and knocked out again. So
Right.
yeah,
And see, like that. See, Natalia Silva is a nice counter striker off the back foot, and Jessica lunges forward a lot. So I could see her
yeah,
getting knocked out by Yan Xiaonan. But if
yep.
she doesn't, and there's extended exchanges, dude, I've seen these exchanges where Natalia Silva gets hit, and it's like she kind of has a little bit of a tall chick defense, and like they're the people that are hitting her, it's just not the same level of consequence. Like Jessica, you're literally like in danger the whole fucking fight with her because she can fucking put your lights out with one punch or really hurt you badly with one punch. So yeah, I'm taking a chance. Obviously, like I get why she's the underdog, but yeah, this is not like this ain't fucking Jasmine Jazdavicius, dude. Like she cannot strike worth a fuck. Like neither can fucking Teresa Bleda, and I don't know, man. I'll take Jessica here at the dog
Tere-
odds.
Teresa actually subbed her round one, but again, her athleticism saved her that night. That
Right.
day. If you look at the sequence, once the triangle was loosened up, her face was dead white. So yeah, so it is what it is.
So yeah. What up, Noah? Yeah, I do, man. I don't know, man. She hasn't been fucking like Viviana. It's like it's a pretty good win. Like everyone is sucking her taint over the Jasmine win. It's like who has Jasmine beat since then? Fatima Klein and Katja beating like. Oh, whoop-de motherfucking do, man.
I think Jasmine wins the rematch actually because she'll cut the cage more efficiently,
And it's like,
and
I don't.
don't go for the double legs. Go for the head and arm throw instead. So
So yeah, I just yeah, give me Jessica. I can see that like Silva on the back on her. She's going to be on her bike. If she stands and trades with Andrade,
yep,
like I wish her fucking lots of luck. I just don't think it's going to go very well
yep.
for her. But like I said, Andrade's been knocked out 5 times. Could be number 6 here. I planted my
Yeah,
flag with Andrade.
I,
She's my
I think she
favorite.
has left. I think she has left her team, so I think she has a better team that will help her in this fight.
Yeah, she was at the
So
PI. She trained at the PI for this.
yeah, so I really don't think she's gonna do the stupid triple, left jab, and
Right.
I think she'll be more calculated. So
Let's fucking go, General. Let's go. So
General
yeah, that's
Alex.
yeah. Shout out to the General. Shout out to the homies in the chat, man. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. I'm super nervous for it. She's my favorite fighter, dude. So riding with homie Jessica, I know she could get knocked out here, but yeah, fucking show this fucking goofy taekwondo Jesus freak bitch what's up. All right, main event.
Jesus is king, man. What the fuck are you talking
Yeah,
about,
Jesus
man?
Cristo. Um, main event. Brady versus Burns. Sean Brady coming back off the dominant win over Kelvin Gastelum.
Yeah.
Been tough sledding for Gilbert Burns, but here we go, man. I'll let you lead this off, boys.
I got Burns. We'll see Sean Brady most likely do the Will Curry curse. When things don't go his way, he'll quit eventually. So, and all those muscles, he's going to gas out as well. At least in round one, Burns will have the faster hand, so land significant shots to his head as well. So I have to pick Burns. People talk about his age. Come on, man. It's not like Sean is like 25 or something. So experience versus a guy who wants to break into top 5, I guess. So I think Burns is the side. Yeah, let's go. Wie Sie Menschen, wir hatten unsere Pfoten, Manga Allah. Ja, ja, so Subhanallah, Subhanallah, great. You're from the Netherlands? Eating your sukkerbröd? Juiced? Juiced?
See, we international in this hoe.
Yeah. شلونك حبيبي؟ شلونك؟ كيف؟ شوف. Yeah. What's your take on this?
I got Brady. I parlay Brady. I mean, you make good points about Gilbert Burns. It's not like Brady is a spring chicken, but with Burns, I do feel like the age is going to play a factor just because. And it's not that Gilbert doesn't have dog in him. It's weird
Right?
because he has dog and he has quit in him. I've seen him quit before. I've seen him get out dogged. I've seen him get like
Yeah,
outclassed.
it's just like Will Curry.
But
Just like Will Curry. If shit doesn't go his way, he falls apart.
and that's
He's one of
why
those guys.
that's why I can't bet Burns. Because he's another guy that's a good hammer and a bad nail. Both of these guys are kind of good hammers and bad nails.
Right.
Now people will be like, "Oh, well, looked so good against Chimaev." Like, I'm not as high on Chimaev as everyone else. Everyone thinks that he's the fucking like uncrowned champion or some bullshit. Like that's a crock of shit. But like, I'll give Burns credit for that. But man, like Brady is a fucking good grappler. Like I've seen Gilbert get out grappled before. I don't know, man. I cannot see
Yeah.
Gilbert winning a
The
5-round
issue,
decision.
issue, the issue is that if he decides to grapple Burns will have some resistance, which means that Sean is going to expend more energy trying to control him. It's not Kevin. Kelvin Gastelum, you know. So by round three, it's going to be interesting. Then round four, I think Burns is going to knock him out. You know, and
I
it's going,
mean,
and Sean is going to cry, and you know,
Burns is definitely live to win by knockout. Absolutely, I
yeah,
agree with you there.
later rounds. So
I personally, I think if Gilbert gets it done by knockout, which is
yeah,
definitely possible, I think it's earlier rounds, honestly. But dude, he does not he has pretty shitty takedown defense. Like Sean Brady gets on top of him like over and over and over. Gilbert he's given up the ghost before, and I think he will give it up again, man. Like if Sean Brady keeps getting on top, like he's got 50% takedown defense over a large fucking sample. If
right. But
Brady's like getting on top of him and smashing him, like I don't fucking know, dude. I've seen Gilbert look for the back door before. That's all I'm gonna say.
yeah, but if you remember Damien Maya fight, Damien was on top, but he escaped. So it's not that black and white. You have to look at the level of grapplers.
Right, but what's the big difference between Damian and Sean Brady?
Athleticism and youth. That's it.
But those are two very relevant things in this fight to me.
Yeah, but the gap is not that wide. How old is Sean? 29.
Well, the skill gap isn't that wide. I agree with you there. The skill gap isn't that wide, but it's like one
So you're
guy's
basically,
38.
picking a fight solely based on youth and athleticism. I
And
don't know.
now that's not solely
Yeah.
why I'm doing it. Because I think the skill is close, and I think that Burns is a shitty nail. Like Burns, he's quit before. He's a quitter. When it doesn't
Yeah,
go his way, he quits. So I think if Brady is the hammer here, he's gonna fucking hammer him. But I could see Brady isn't a great nail either, so Gilbert could hammer him for sure.
yeah, but we'll see.
I think it should be a pretty good fight though.
Uh,
Pretty good for a main event, you know. I mean, like for a I don't know, man. For these fucking Vegas cards, like it's not bad.
no, but if you look at a narrative, it's basically Sean Brady's ticket to enter the top five.
Right.
So let's see what happens, what he does. So
For sure. Well, we're on opposite sides here, but I definitely wish you the best of luck, Moiz.
yeah, I wish you the best too. So
Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, one of us will win. Fuck. Um. So yeah, I mean, yeah, dude, I'm kind of excited for these fights. Like, it's just it's another Vegas card, but it's they're not the worst fucking matchups, man. But what up, show? I see you in there, Bubba.
I'm more excited about Cage Warriors, to be honest. There's a tournament going on.
Is it when do the cage have the fights already started?
The main card starts in 20 minutes, so it's been very fun. Currently, I have picked on Topology. Let's see my score here. I picked 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of 8 fights correct. So 5 more fights. So let's see if I can win the tournament topology picks for the dome. So let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually fucking didn't forget to put in my picks. I actually put in my Tapology picks this week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I'll go ahead and I'll make sure I give a reminder once you get out of here. But yeah, man. I mean, we went through the card pretty quickly, but I feel like we covered it. You know.
Yeah. It's important not to overthink these fights. So it's the main reason why we have so much more success picking fights in regionals, because you don't have to overthink.
Right.
Bookies know if you overthink, they win. So never overthink. So yeah, it's a good fun show, and looking forward to Tuesday. Then I like contender series, low level, high action. Always fun.
Yeah, for sure, man.
So, what else is this the next week? Let me check.
The
Yeah,
big boxing
Bellator
fight.
tonight as well. Again. Yeah, LFA 192, Bellator Dublin. So yeah, next week, fun. Bellator Dublin is always fun. So
Is the pay-per-view next week?
yeah,
No chase next week.
yeah, 10 fights. It starts 1:30 a.m. where I live. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. 10 fights. So PRP betting maybe. Bet all the parlay all the fights. See what happens.
Right.
So
Totally.
as far as what fights I'm looking forward to next week, it's I don't know. Yeah, Diego Lopez and Brian Ortega. That's it basically, and Sean O'Malley versus Merab. 2 fights out of 8, out of 10 fight card. Yeah, it's not that good, but it is what it is. We can have great fights every fucking week.
Right.
So it is what it is. Maybe look at um, maybe look at Invicta and Cage Warriors, and next and in 2 weeks Fortnite card for UFC in Paris. So
Hell yeah.
that might be fun. Currently there are lots of fights. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. So early morning card for you. So
Yeah, man. It's always God. The fucking time change is crazy. So yeah, I have to make sure I got my fucking shit together for that.
your girl Cornholio is back. Your favorite Muslim female
My
fighter.
favorite French Moroccan chick or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. You're gonna be screaming Allahu Akbar for her, I guess. So
Yeah, man. If she's a big underdog, I might.
yeah. Well, that's it, man. I haven't put any bets on UFC yet. That's so I have to put in bets on their submissions we talked about. I think they're gonna hit. So
Hell yeah.
yeah,
Well,
we'll
shit, Moiz.
see.
I wish you the best of luck, man, and I
Yeah,
appreciate you coming through and doing these streams with me. Pretty chill one today, but I am looking forward to these fights, and yeah, any bets that you do make, man, I hope you fucking cash them, except for that fucking Burns bet. I don't
yeah. Let's go.
know.
See
Nah, man.
you
Best of luck.
until next week. Let's go.
Let's fucking go. Big fucking Moiz, man. Shout out to him. Shout out to everyone that came through today. Probably gonna wrap this one up here in a minute. Go get something to eat before I head over to the pub. Speaking of the pub, make sure y'all sign up for the Pub Sports Radio Pick'em contest for UFC. I have not won this thing since January, but I'm gonna fucking win it again this year. Sign up at pubsportsradio.com. Super easy. It's super free. You get the best score, you win $100. I fucking challenge you. So yeah, that's about it for me, man. Shout out to my dude Aaron the dog. He was all up in the chat today. Check out his UFC breakdown show every Wednesday night, 10 p.m. You can find your boy there, Lucky Locks, rotating cast of characters. I think Aaron said Gordo Gambles will be there next week for Noche. So shout out to them, man. Looking forward to that. Shout out to the fucking Dome, man. The homies up in here strong. Alex, Noah, Bo was in here. Shout out to all you guys, man. Think we covered it, man. That's everything I wanted to say pretty much. So yeah, Best of luck, boys. I'm not going crazy with this card. One more time, this is my slate for the record. Homie Jessica, Taco Padilla, my parlay for the Locker Room Talk podcast, the Duck Race parlay. Shout out to Big Show for that. Talon, ATDs, Aaron the Dogs, John Lee parlay. And that is my fucking slate. And that is going to be the show, boys. I can't even fucking scream right now, man. I cannot do the fucking Arnold outro. But I will just say this. Y'all are the shit. Best of luck to you. Have a good weekend. Cash all your bets. Leave enough room for my fist. I'm going to ram it in your stomachs. I will. Good fucking bye.